How many people here would support the SAVE Act, which requires proof of citizenship to register to vote and then voter ID to vote? So raise your hand if you'd be for the SAVE Act. Okay, just Brett would be opposed.
Well, I'm opposed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't want your friends to see that. I'm sorry, Chris did not have his hand up. Everybody who's friends with Chris, he's with Brett. Brett?
I think that the reality is, at least to my knowledge, and I would want to do more research into the act before I actually gave a definitive opinion, but to my knowledge, you already have to show those things to vote. You already have to have proof of citizenship to vote. And the reality is, I think that claims about people not having voter ID and people voting illegally are overblown and not statistically true.
But if it happens at all, is it a problem?
If it happens at all, yes, but is it a problem if, say, out of a nation of 300 million people, 3,000 people vote that don't have citizenship? Maybe if it swings an election, but the reality is I just don't think that that's true substantially.
Republican leaders in Maine are asking federal officials to investigate reports that blank ballots were delivered to a woman inside her Amazon package. That Newburgh woman says she did get the items that she ordered along with hundreds of blank ballots. This comes just weeks before Maine residents will vote on a referendum that would require voter ID and make changes to the state's absentee voting laws.
Holy shit, they caught us. They caught us.
Go ahead, Audrey.
In California, I was under the impression that the clerks aren't allowed to ask for ID.
Yeah, Brett, you do live in Texas, and that is a requirement in some states and not in others. To your point, Ajwa, not every state requires you to prove who you are before you vote.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it an easy one, Tammy?
Can we not all agree that only American citizens should vote in this country? That is the privilege that we get as a citizen of this country. And just prove that you're a citizen. That's simple.
Well, that's racist.
Go ahead, Brett.
I think the thing is, though, that substantially we all agree on that point. I just think that the reality is that an act like the SAVE Act is very likely more aimed at voter suppression and at keeping key demographics that the Republican Party does not want voting to not show out and vote. I think very often minority demographics.
That's not true.
No.
So this is the thing where the suggestion
true.
is it's going to keep the black vote down. I've got two black panelists here. Ajwa?
That's not true.
Do you have ID and proof of citizenship?
Yeah, and if I need a copy of my birth certificate, it's just a matter of going online or going up to the department and asking for it and showing my information to get it. I mean, to say that it would negatively affect a minority group because they're somehow not educated enough to get these documents is completely outrageous.
Annie?
You suck, you jackass.
This is amazing. He knows what it is.
Think about that.
You try. Stand your ground.
My God. Unbelievable.
Young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things.